Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Confessions of Paper Addicts 20 Days of Christmas Cut Files. And today the theme is title? Big title? Yes, big title. And so I am playing with the new This Christmas cut file that was released in the new cut files this month, and they are all on sale right now while 20 days of cut files is going. So be sure to grab any cut files you have your eye on while they are on sale. What you see me doing here is I went ahead and cut my title 4 times with some white cardstock, and I am just going to go ahead and glue each of the letters together so that basically what I end up making is something that is nice and thick, just like a thicker that you would normally buy. And that is what is so nice about being able to cut these multiple times, is I can make them nice and thick to give them really some substantial kind of presence on the page, because they are, you know, all obviously pretty thick once you layer that many pieces of paper together. So I really love how that turned out. Now, once I had everything glued together, I'm going to do the first couple of these on camera just so you can see. I am going to color my letters, or my title in this case, with some picked raspberry Distress Oxide ink, and I just have my blender brush here, and I'm going to go ahead and lay some color down on my letters. This is the first part of the title, so I have the word this, and I'm just going to do it all solid with the pink, and then I'm going to do the first couple of letters here on camera, and then I will finish these up off camera since you don't need to see the whole set of letters get colored. The process is the same for all of them. And what I decided to do on the other half of the title, so the word Christmas, I decided to do it in sort of an ombre kind of look. So on the bottom of each of the letters, I'm going to make the ink darker. And then basically from about the middle section to the top, I'm going to kind of feather the color out so that I get a letter that has a light to dark ombre effect, and I really like this. It adds just a little bit something extra and a little bit more interest to the title. And since this whole page is going to basically be pretty simple, I'm not going to do a whole lot or add a whole lot to the page. Because the title is large, I wanted it to sort of have a presence on the page and not fill it up with a whole bunch of other embellishing and different bits and pieces. So I really kept this one nice and simple. So I'm just going to make these letters sort of stand out and, you know, take up a good presence on the page. So I'm going to do these first 3 letters, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into building of the background, or laying out what the background's going to look like, because I already had everything kind of set in place. I have these sort of very bold patterns. There's a lot of pattern actually happening on this page. And so I have my background paper, and then I have my 3 photos, which I have 3 large size photos on this page as well, which also is why I don't do a ton of embellishing. So those are going to span the center of the layout. They're going to go on top of that yellow pattern paper. And then I have this pink pattern paper and my scallop punch. And then you'll see here, I'm just going to show you, I'm going to punch a scallop on that pink pattern paper as well as this polka dotted pattern paper. So lots of pattern. It's a really busy layout for sure, because there's so much pattern on pattern on pattern. And here's where I am playing with my punch, and my poor punch is not doing so well. Hopefully it doesn't break. It's one of my favorites. But I was able to do all the punching that I needed, and so I layered up the polka dot punch on top of its own pattern paper. So I kind of like that tone on tone look that it gave. And then once I had all the background down and the pattern papers on the page, I only decided to pull out a few pieces of chipboard. They're these large ornaments that came from a very old, I want to say, I think it was a crepe paper line. I don't even know what it was called actually. But I pulled out these chipboard embellishments. I went ahead and just added 2 at the top where the title is, or where it starts, and then 2 at the bottom where the title ends. And then now I'm just going to go ahead and put my title down, and that is it for embellishing. Kept it super simple because, like I said, I really wanted that title to stand out and have a presence on the page. And with those ornaments kind of flanking the title, I thought that kind of worked out perfectly. Now to just dress up the little Christmas bulbs a little bit. I did go ahead and punch some snowflakes because I wanted to add something to the toppers of those ornaments so they didn't kind of feel naked, and the snowflakes kind of fit the bill and gave me a little bit of sparkle. Now to finish off the layout, I'm just going to come in with, again, a different texture with these enamel dots, and I'm just going to do a little group of 3 in each embellishment cluster and call this one done. So please be sure to check out those links down below, and I will have the still photos coming up here in just a sec. And with that, I'm putting down this one enamel dot for the top of the eye, and still photos will be up next. And with that, guys, I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.